Today I'm going to show you how to develop literally an infinite skill set that will allow you to score around the basket, get your shot off, and beat your defender no matter what they do. And this is all made possible through a concept called the attack matrix. So in this video, we're going to base everything off a combo that Ben has down, which is the between the legs into the behind the back. So next we want to ask ourselves, how can I expand upon this while being quick and effective with my dribbles and my moves so I'm not over dribbling or taking too long to get my shot off, because that drives coaches nuts and it tells the defense that, hey, I'm looking to attack, and then they'll just swarm around you. So the first thing we did with Ben was took his go-to move and added a counter move to it, a simple sidestep. You can do the same thing. Just take a move that you have, that you rely on, and then add a counter move to it. So that way, if your defender cuts off or stops the initial move, you have another way of getting past them or creating space for a shot.
Buckets.
Okay, but how can we expand on this even more? Well, what if we took that initial move and counter move and added a setup before it? In this case, I just had Ben add a quick, shifty, inside-out dribble before the original go-to move, which was the between the legs into the behind the back. And then we still added that side step to the end of it. Again, you can do the same thing. This will make it harder for defenders to see your go-to moves coming. That way you can still stick with doing your go-to moves, but you'll have a way of setting it up that masks your intent, so by the time the defender reads it, it's too late. And notice how we're not doing anything complicated. We're simply adding one move to the beginning as a setup and one move to the end that are all quick and sharp. But again, how can we expand on this so we keep defenders guessing? So as you can see, you can add a setup so your defender doesn't see your go-to move coming, and then you can also add a counter move to give yourself a different option. And you don't have to just do this with your dribble moves. You can do this with your footwork, your steps, your gathers, your layups, and the types of shots you're getting off. But again, if we want to keep being quick and effective and be able to adapt to different game situations, well, then you need to be able to take those setups and those counter moves and find different ways of changing them, which I'm going to show you here. So in this instance, we're going to change the counter move and then do another counter move that's different after that, which is a wrap behind the back into a Euro step that ends with a fade step. So as you can see here, we added the second wrap behind the back instead of doing the side step. And then as he gets into the lane, he's going to hit him up with a Euro step and then jump and fade out back to the original side. And these are going to give him options if to help defense jumps in front of him, maybe his defender reacts, maybe there's a big man in the paint, and we're expanding his skill set so no matter what happens in games, he's going to be ready for it. And this is actually quite the challenging combo, both from the dribble side of things and the footwork going into the layup and the actual layup itself. So we're really challenging him on the body coordination, ball handling, and athleticism side of things as well. So this is great even just as a drill. But again, how can we expand on this? Well, we could take that second counter move, swap that out for a different counter move, and go into the actual Euro step with a swim move on the pickup and a goofy foot finish. Again, making it quite the challenging finish. And you could do this at any level of your setups and counter moves, or continue to branch off from different setups, moves, and counter moves. Almost think of it as how a family tree works. It keeps branching off. The only difference is you can take members of the family and swap them out for different ones. But the biggest piece of advice I can give you when coming up with these attack matrices is to always picture to yourself what a defender might do from any given move, so you can come up with a move that makes sense for that situation and then practice it. Now, if you really want to take this concept next level, you can improve your ball handling and your athleticism with the free workout that I'll pin to the top comment. Make sure you grab that because it's going to help you a ton, and it's 100% free. Literally help thousands of players, and I'm sure it'll help you too. Be sure you subscribe and click that bell icon to catch the newest videos. Hit that like button if the video helps you out, and drop us a comment. Let us know what your go-to move is and how you're planning on expanding on it with a different setup move and counter move. Make moves today.